Muhammad creates rules, not by Allah's teaching, but just to oppose the Jews. Sunan Abu Dawud, Book 2, Hadith 0652. Reported Uzaib Thabit al-Asari, the Messenger of Allah said, act differently from the Jews, on behalf of they do not pray in their sandals or their shoes. Can Muhammad not tell them how to pray without remembering what the Jews do? Why should Muslims be the opposite of the Jews in all things? It gets even funnier with the coming hadith in Sunan Abu Dawud, Book 20, Hadith 3170. Reported by Ubadah ibn Samit, the Messenger of Allah used to stand up during the funeral until the corpse was placed in the grave. A learned Jew once. During the funeral until the corpse was placed in the grave. A learned Jew once passed him while he, Muhammad, was standing by a grave during a funeral. Subsequently the Jew said, "This is how we do," meaning praying standing. The Prophet sat down and said, "Sit down and act differently from them, the Jews." Is this for real? Muhammad always prayed in the funeral standing until a Jew said this is how we do it, and then he changed to the opposite. Does that mean Muhammad was wrong all the time that he performed his prayer standing at graves? Why did Muhammad not ask Allah to teach him about the right way to do prayers instead of acting like a child when the Prophet sat down and said, "Sit down and act differently from them"? Another example is in Sahih al-Bukhari, Book 56, Hadith 668. It was reported by Abu Hurairah, Allah's Messenger said, "The Jews and the Christians do not dye their grey hair, as a result you shall do the opposite of what they do, which means dye your grey hair and beards." It's so clear that Islam is deliberately made to be the opposite of what Christianity and Judaism stand for. As a result, if a Muslim comes to you and says, "We have the same God," he is trying to fool you. He knows that whatever we believe or whatever we do, his Prophet in every act and teaching chose to be the opposite, not because we are wrong, but just to be the opposite of us.